started a little early today. I I joined Kevin and we had a little spat. Hey, what can we say? We still love one another, so it is what it is. But anyway, I started a little bit early. Um, I'm not sure. With all the Epstein and pedophile and what's in our White House, what we want to all talk about here, at least in the United States. I'm here to answer any questions that anybody might have. And I really do want to thank everybody for supporting my channel and being a part of my community. I really appreciate it, especially, the ones that have made the beautiful quilt. Judy too had fallen over behind me. I had to repair her and put her back together. And can't really see the quilt very good, but maybe if I turn the camera to the side, you can see a little bit more of it than you used to be able to. And that's still folded in half. I'm thinking about pinning it to my wall, and maybe everybody can see what a beautiful quilt it is that somebody can get when I reach 2,500 subscribers. And also, I would like to say, if anybody would like to do a live with me, they're more than welcome. I like doing lives. I like interacting with other people and seeing if they think along the same lines that I do. So, anyway, with all that being said, I'm gonna try to set this up so I can do research if I need to, or not. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. So, is anybody out there? Anybody want to talk? Want me to read some cards? This day I am going to use the Hi Gina T. I'm going to be using the Thelma deck. And Gina T, let's see if I can figure out how I can make you a monitor. Let's see. Oh, no. Add as a monitor. There we go. Okay, here we go. Gina T, you are a monitor too. Yay, I have Gina T and Eleanor. Hi, Mero Gwen. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Dante. FN. I'm not sure I know who that is, but if I'm saying it right, I hope you guys are doing well. If you have a question, I'll be happy to answer it. Get what universe wants me to say to you guys. Be a monitor. I don't know. I have two now, so I think I'm good on monitors. Hi, Garrett. How are you? I think I know who you are. If you are the Garrett, I think you are. It's good to see you on my channel. I saw a really handsome picture of you the other day. If it's you, I hope you're doing well. And if it's a different Garrett, I hope you're doing well. Hi, Jane. I hope you're doing good from Norway. I hope you're doing good. Does anybody have any questions or anything they'd like to be talking about or thinking about? I mean, I would like to... I was yet again triggered when it came to a general reading. So you want a situational reading, Jane? We can do that. General reading might take a minute because I usually do a lot of talking. But we will definitely do a situational if you like on here. Pull some cards maybe and just see what they say. Let's do that. Let's just pull some cards. All right, universe, what does Jane need to know today? What does Jane need to know today? And please, guys, like and subscribe to my channel and hit the thumbs up button if you like it, and also the bell if you want to be subscribed, so that way you can get notifications when I'm on live, I guess, sometimes. And keep a check on your subscription, because sometimes YouTube goes out and they clean it up a little bit and they unsubscribe people, I guess, because I keep losing some. But anyway, I'll get there. I'll get to 200 and 2,500 someday, hopefully soon. But anyway, this is for Jane. Let's see what universe has to say to her. I'm not going to do a situation. I'm just going to pull some cards and see what it has to say. Okay, Jane? I think I'm missing it. Here we go. One. This deck is kind of a thick deck, so it's kind of hard to, it's slick. I don't use it very often. It was developed by the Aleister Crowley people, which I'm not a big fan of Aleister Crowley. Thank you, Fish. I appreciate that. Pickles, the unicorn. Hi, Pickles. Let's see if there's any more cards that the universe wants to talk to Jane about. Both of those. Okay. Whoa. Oh, it's flying out. Let's see. Okay. Is that it? Is that it for all Jane needs to know right now? Let me do one more shuffle for Jane. And please, y'all, hit the like button, subscribe, share. It really helps me a lot. These readings help me when I'm helping other people. Makes me feel good about myself. So thank you guys for that. Please hit the like and subscribe. And donate if you want to. I think that's it. Let's see what's going on for Gina coming up. Okay, Page of Wands. I like that Sagittarius card. So right off the bat, it's saying that Jane, you need to take some risk. You need to get out there and take some risk and be calculated, maybe, but take some. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Do you. Stand up, be proud of who you are, and take those risks. Because without risk, there is no gain. So this is all for Jane with 2 N's. And you got the Lover's card, the Soulmate card. So a great, wonderful partnership going on. So that's awesome. I like that. That's really cool. So that's really good. That's a good card. Then you have the Page of Cups, which is a Pisces type person. Now, this person may be a little bit younger than you or around your age. So I want to say that, this person is kind of an easy-go-lucky person, and it is wonderful that they are easy to get along with. They're very flexible. So I think that that's pretty awesome, Jane. You do have the Ten of Swords. I do see where this is reversed, so you're over it, but you were hurt, you were betrayed. And I get it, some people hurt. The rear view mirror is small and the windshield is wide open. So look forward and don't look backwards. Yes, it's hard sometimes not to make other people pay for other people's mistakes, but you're not doing that. You're not doing that right now. You do have the Ace of Swords. It's also in reverse. And this tells me that you are there's promise there, but you're not real determined. You're just like kind of going with the flow, like the Pisces, you're just kind of there. So, but you need to take those risks. Remember, you had that page of wands, which is a Sagittarius card, and heck, we jump off the cliff and build our wings on the way down. So, but you need to take more calculated risk, and there is a promise there. So I like the match. I like that you got the lovers card. I like the match. So that's good. And it says you definitely need to take action where your money is concerned, or something of value, like your time. Time is money, energy, your things of value. You need to start taking care of those, and take action on where things need to be taken action. Like I about ran over my greenhouse with the lawnmower the other day, and I got a panel out, so I gotta fix that. But time. Take action where time is concerned. So I hope all that helped you, Jane. And if anybody else has a question other than how old I am or all that craziness, then let's hear it. Let's hear it. I would like to read on Epstein and not Epstein, but Maxwell. I heard that she was taken to a minimum security prison. Hope everybody has their sun kissed. Hi, Mives. I think I did a reading on, will Kamala run again? And I believe it said yes. I think she is not going to run for governor because she's going to run for presidency. But we'll go ask the universe and see what they say again. Because, things change. You never know. She might decide she doesn't want to go through that again. Whew, that was loud. Ooh, there was a card upside down in there. Ooh, it's the page of wands. So this would definitely be a yes. She wants to take the risk. She wants to go again. Let's see if universe has anything else. Well, yes, it does. It just do some cards on the floor for me. So let's see. I think she wants to celebrate. I think that she actually did win the election. I mean, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but there's no way that not one county, not one person voted for her. There's just no way. I believe she won the first one. But anyway, and I think that she is going to celebrate this time. She's going to celebrate with love and joy and get America back on track again. It's never been great, so I don't know where they get make America great again. I'm just like, get America back on track. That's it, just be civil and kind. So yeah, she's gonna be celebrating a victory, I think. And I think where her passion lies, I mean, she's not necessarily passionate about the role or the work that it's gonna take to do it. But I believe if anybody can break that what what was I don't know. Anyway, she I don't think that she's really super passionate about doing the campaigning and doing it the way that her campaign managers may want her to do it. I think she needs to be more true to herself this time around, but I do think she did win the last one. I think if any election was rigged, it was that one. So anyway, I do believe she's going to run. I think she's going to celebrate. she's going to pick her battles wisely. She's not going to fight about it. You know, she's not going to just stand there and go, okay, look, I was vice president. I was vice president of good economy. I know how to make this work. I know how to fight. I don't have to fight, but I know how to. And believe me, when I fight, I carry a big stick. So I think that she is going to. And then you have the Queen of Cups. I think that, you know, yes, it hurt that she didn't get where she needed to be, but it wasn't her fault. It wasn't. It wasn't her fault at all. It was, if anything was stolen, that was it. That was it. Trump does not like to lose, and he can't run again. Thank God. We hope he can't run again, unless he makes it a full-blown dictatorship, which is what he's trying to do. And she is going to follow her intuition. And remember, this is a Scorpio card. I'm not sure what her sign is, but she is, she's got a bite. I mean, she's funky, she's sparky, she's scrappy. You know, she's got a bite. So I wouldn't push her too far if I were the Trumpster, you know, in the dumpster. I wouldn't push her too far. But yes, I do believe she's going to run again, as I did in another reading prior to. I think that she will run again. That's why she is not running for governor, because she's going to concentrate on her presidency and maybe where she thought it went wrong. But it was stolen. I think Elon Musk pushed a button and flipped some votes. So that's what I think happened. And I believe that is what happened. So anybody else got anything? Hey, Mavis. And I hope Gina, or not Gina, they did move her to Texas, and it is a minimum security prison, which she'll have more freedom there. It's more like a condo-tel, if you will, or a dorm college type of setting. And there's some other high profile famous women in that prison. But I don't think Maxwell is I think that's what Trump wants her to do. Let's ask the cards. Is she going to be able to escape, walk away, just walk away and leave the country and go into hiding? Let's ask the universe that. Is Maxwell going to be able to just walk away from prison, leave the country, and go into hiding? Probably with Jeffrey Epstein, because I still don't believe he's dead. But anyway. These cards are kind of thick, so bear with me. Will Elaine Maxwell be able to just walk away and escape from the minimum security prison in Texas? She's going to get pardoned anyway, probably by ass wipe in the White House, but... And right now, I think they're destroying evidence as we speak. I don't know where Eleanor is today. I hope she comes on. I know that she's had a death in her family and maybe didn't feel like it. I know I didn't at one point. Will Elaine Maxwell walk away from a minimum security prison in Texas? think that's all the cards I got on it. Let's see. I know you guys probably want to see the cards more than you do me, so I'm going to try to put that down a little bit. All right. So she also got the page of wands, and it is reversed. So she's being calculating. She's being very calculating. I think if she just walked away, that might not get her the pardon that she needs. And I think she's waiting on that. But she's being very calculating. Hey, Eleanor, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I missed you. I've missed our little conversations. Anyway, I was talking about Elaine Maxwell here, and I think she's calculating. She's calculating her next steps. Will she walk away? Doesn't look like it. Justice is not going to prevail for her, especially if she tries to escape. Then they will have reason to lock her back into a maximum security prison. So I don't believe she's going to do that. But she thinks justice is on her side right now because she's holding all the cards. She knows who's on the list. She knows who he talked to. She knows where they've flown. She was in with the modeling agencies, trafficking these young girls from different countries, from 3 different modeling agencies. Actually, there was the MG2, Karen, Elite, and then Donald Trump even had his own stupid pageant that he owned, and he could just walk in whether you were changing or not, and the girls were encouraged to let him talk to them while they were naked. So, I mean, come on. He's all over in the Epstein files, and all of those people knew one another. They all hung in the same circle. But anyway, I don't think justice is going to come to her the way she thinks it is, because Donald Trump's a liar, and so is she. She might be happy in the dorm type of prison cell, so she needs to watch her P's and Q's so she doesn't escape. So this tells me she's not going to leave there without a pardon. And again, you reap what you sow. So she got the justice card in reverse. So justice is not on her side right now. She thinks it is, but it isn't. You reap what you sow. If you put out bad, and she put out bad, just like the rest of them, just like the rest of the pedophiles. I think she even participated in some. So I really believe that she's going to get what's coming to her in this lifetime or the next. She's going to get it. You reap what you sow. Remember that, people. You reap what you sow. She does have a big burden on her chest. You know, she does have a big burden to carry, and it was of her own making, or not totally her own making, but she helped it move along. She helped it move smoothly, seamlessly. So yeah, she's got a lot of guilt. So maybe she'll do the right thing. Maybe she'll just kill herself and hang out with the rest of the pedophiles wherever they go after here, or recycle and learn their lesson and move on to the next life. Because and as she goes, I think that she's given those things to other people to send out and leak out, where it doesn't have to come from her. I think that she has given it to people that she trusts. So I believe that there's more people than just Elaine Maxwell that have cards to play on these elite pedophiles, if you will. No matter who they are, Democrat, Republican, rich, poor, no matter who they are. Okay, any other questions, guys? I had some new people on earlier, and I don't know, maybe they just took off. Maybe I'm not for them. I told the Tarot twins, I think I'm boring. Must be. Anyway, feeling a little sorry for myself today, I guess. You know? I can't even get to 2,500 subscribers. Come on, guys. Help me out here. Yeah. Okay, let's ask that. Will I reach 2,500 subscribers anytime this year in 2025? Will I reach, universe, will I reach 2,500 subscribers anytime this year? I usually don't read for myself because I'm too colored, but let's see what the universe says. And maybe you guys can help me here because I'm colored when it comes to myself. And I know that. So let's see, will I reach it? Will I reach my goal this year? You're not going to tell me? Or you are going to tell me? Okay. That's all you got to tell me. That's not all you got to tell me. All right. Let's see. Will I reach my goal in 2025 of 2,500 subscribers? And the views that I need to get monetized. I need to know that too. So universe, if you will help me out here, I'd appreciate it. Let me know what I need to do. That's it. Okay. Okay. So we're going to read the front ones first. And it says, I don't have any limitations. You know, I can talk about whatever I want to. I don't feel trapped. I do feel a little, you know, restricted because of my situation, but I don't feel trapped. I don't feel like there's not a topic I can't cover. So, and I do know tarot. I mean, I may not know accounting as well as I thought I did, but I do know tarot as well as I think I do. So I've been doing this for a long time. So I got the cards. The thing is I'm not very, I wouldn't say I'm not motivated. I would say I'm not stubborn about things. I try to be kind and honest. And maybe that's a flaw. Maybe I'm just boring. I don't know. I am, however, very lucky. I'm the luckiest sign in the zodiac. So spin the wheel, June. Let's see where it goes, you know? So these cards are telling me I have to be a little bit more determined and a little bit more structured. And time management. And I need to go for it. I need to continue what I'm doing and try as hard as I can. And that's all I can do, according to this card's first major. And these are the ones that were straight up that fell straight up. So this one is reversed. And yes, I have my moments. I have my times where I'm triggered or I'm like, I don't even know if I should do a live today. I don't even know if I should get out of bed. You know, I know that it's going to take strength to do what I need to do. Do I have it in me? Sometimes I wonder. What do you guys think? Do I have it in me? Talk to me here. Do I have it in me? Do I have it in me to get that 2,500 this year? Do I have it in me so I can send this awesome quote out? Do I have it in me to get monetized? Do I have the strength? I don't know. Thank you, Gina. I appreciate you saying that. And I appreciate you thinking I'm not boring. Because sometimes I wonder. Uh, okay, yeah. According to this card, yeah, Ten of Pentacles, girl, you're gonna get monetized. You're gonna be able to send that quilt with ease to whomever wins it. It doesn't matter where they live, you know. So it says yes. It says I'm going to get monetized, which is awesome. So y'all keep looking, y'all keep watching, y'all keep pushing, and I'll keep pushing. And then I got the Lover's card in reverse. Yeah. Thanks, Maves. I got the Lover's card in reverse, which, doesn't surprise me. I had a little spat earlier. And so this doesn't surprise me. I know there are things or people whom expect certain things, and maybe I'm just not their cup of tea, and that's okay. That's okay. I won't be everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with not being everybody's cup of tea, and I'm okay with not being everybody's cup of tea every day. It's okay. And the next one is the Star. Yes, I can be scattered. I can be off subject, like somebody said earlier. Stay on topic. Okay. Did you have a topic? I don't know. But anyway, I can be scattered, as we all can. I do need to rein in my focus some, but that's who I am. I'm a Sagittarius. We're scattered. We're everywhere. We have a lot of irons in the fire, and we tend to turn them all equally. We don't put something on the back burner and leave it there, except for maybe my macrame curtain I was working on, but it's in the back burner. And there's my Sagittarius card. Without risk, there's no gain. So I got to take some risk. I got to do something a little bit different, a little bit risky. So put some fire under my feet and get going, So yeah, it says I'm going to reach it, guys. I'm excited about this. I'm excited about that. I want to reach that 2,500 mark. And it's so crazy. It's like after I do a live, I get like, up to 1,430-ish. And now I'm down to 1,000 or 1,427. So I gain some, lose some, gain some, lose some. It's like I'm staying in a plateau. I'm in a plateau right now. So anybody else got any questions they want to ask about anything? Politics, love, money, ideals? Oh, somebody's got an answer. Yes, you need to move along. Smell the roses along the way. Count your blessings as they come, because everybody has one every day. Your feet hit the ground, that's a blessing, I think. For some people, they're like, maybe not. But, you got to learn to smell the roses and count the small things that happen to you every day that make your life better. And, all kinds of people have troubles. All of us do. We've all experienced some things that have been very hurtful and very mentally challenging for us. I know I have. And I know there's a lot of people that have had those same things that happened to them that has happened to me. I just feel like that we can't give into that. We can't give into that power that it cripples us and makes us not the best us we can be. Because you got to come over that. You got to get over it, get under it, get around it. You got to do something to be the best you can be. And you cannot let people live rent-free in your head. And you can't go backwards. The only thing you can do is change how you react to that. So I say, don't let them live rent-free in your head. they'll get theirs. In this lifetime or the next, they'll get theirs. So, anybody else got any questions or anything they'd like to ask? As I take a drink of my Sunkiss. So, here we are. Being alive. Yay! You else have a question? I'm glad I got y'all too as a monitors, because I'll tell you what, sometimes I get these really odd individuals that get on here. Okay. I hope I'm saying your name right, Midas. Let's ask Universe, will your finance improve soon? Like in the next couple of months? Will Midas' finances improve within the next couple of months? Or what can she do to help them improve in the next couple of months? I don't know if you're she or he, I'm sorry. But what can Mavis do to help her finances improve in the next couple of months? It looks like you might only have 2 cards here, Mavis. Let's see. Yep. Okay. 1, you have the Hangman. And this tells me that you have to be aware of your surroundings. This is a major arcana, and there are things happening around you that you're kind of naive about, or you want to turn a blind eye to it. You don't want to really think about that. But you got to watch where your money's going. Make sure it's not falling out your pocket. You got to make sure that your foot is tied on there good so you can get yourself up and move so the bird doesn't peck at your feet. There's usually a bird there pecking at the rope, so your head's going to fall in the water and you could possibly drown. So you really have to be aware of your surroundings and what's going on. So if you are looking for a job, make sure you're saying the proper things. Do that, what I like to call a aura test. Like, you can practice by putting your hand up against a white background. You can maybe do it on my head, I don't know. But put it up against a white background and see, the colors. See if you're in the mood for the job interview. And you can also do it with the person that's interviewing you. You look like you're looking in their eyes, but look above their head and see what kind of mood they're in. Is it gray and cloudy up there? If it is, then they're not in a really good mood and they might not be receptive to hearing what you have to say. So you might have to lighten the mood a little bit, be a little humorous, or be a bit more serious, but you have to pay attention to what's going around you. And then the other card was, I think you have some wonderful ideals and you need to run with them. And that will help you improve your ideals. Or if you are working, that can improve your standing or your money, like a raise or something like that, because you have some great ideals and it's time to present them. But make sure that you know who's around you before you present them, because there are thieves like Trump. So I hope that answered your question, Mavis. Mavis. I hope that that you're paying attention to your surroundings. This is the biggest thing you can take away from there. And don't let people steal your ideals, because they will. Some will. And it says springtime. We're out of spring, and that was a springtime card, the second card that came out. So I want to say by next spring, maybe not this quite this year, that you will rock with your financial situation. And I think that things can change. So don't give up hope on yourself. Don't, just pay attention, because the biggest thing that you needed to take away from that uh, reading was to concentrate on what's around you. See who is taking and not giving, and or just taking, because you got to give and take. Get that. But somebody is taking advantage. Somebody is making you feel less than, and you're not less than. You are an awesome person. So you need to pay attention to your surroundings, is the best thing that I could say to take away from that. That would be cool. We need to do a live together or a collab together, Gina, and use your Oracle cards and I'll use my tarot cards, and we'll see what happens. I didn't get the fall time card, but I did get, if she pays attention, or Mavis pays attention, that she will get it. I do believe you're awesome, and I know that are you old enough to retire yet? Are you 62 and can retire and then just do some stuff on the side? Because you have some great ideals. You have some really great ideals. And I hate that they're playing the ageism card. That sucks. But, yeah, I think it would be fun for me and Gina to do a collab. That could be fun. I think I did it with Steve, tarot versus Oracle, to see what they say, if they match, if they don't match, or whatever. Can't afford to retire. I get it. I understand that. But you can, I don't know what state you live in, but you can do some things like, I believe you have a lot of really good ideals. And I believe you could do things to supplement your retirement. And especially, used to be, there was a thing called age discrimination, that they couldn't do that. But with what we have in the White House, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. So they can do what they want. They're the company owner, and you have to pay attention. And if you don't want to work for them, don't. Retire and then find a little side hustle for yourself. And it's not that hard to find a side hustle for yourself, especially as smart as you are. I think you're very smart, you're very talented, and you got a lot of really good ideas. You can be a consultant for other businesses to help them prosper and grow. Like even to me, Yeah, that good old manifestation. I have $1,111 or more in my bank account a week. I have $1,111 or more in my bank account a week. It works. Manifestation works. Yeah, me too. I almost want to move to Canada, but there are some ways in Canada that you can do some side hustles. I know there's a lot of age discrimination everywhere you go, and here, especially nowadays. I don't know about Canada. I know some people from Canada, but I don't really know that they have anything to guard against ageism, as you would call it. But I think that you can do it. I think you can do it. I think that you can go ahead and retire and do a side hustle. Yep. You got this. Start your own. You know probably more about that business than Your boss does. So start your own. Start your own company. Make him regret that ageism. You know what? I don't understand. With age, I believe that comes with that comes you're on a higher level. You know, you've gained a lot of wisdom. So therefore, who wouldn't want to hire the older person because they got a lot of wisdom, unless it's heavy lifting, then you know, gotta hire somebody else. Hi, human, human. I hope you're good. Is there a list? Yeah, you mean on Epstein? Is there a list on Epstein? Does Epstein have a list? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's got logs. He's got books. He's got recordings. Yeah, if that's what you're asking, or if there's a list on here for reading, because there's not. Nobody in front of you. If you want to ask a question. Oh no, not yet. Anyway. Yes, I do have my own line of t-shirts that I still haven't done the Stay Mystical. I gotta do that one yet. And I want to do some coffee mugs and some other things, and I haven't had the time to do that. But okay, what do you want to ask? What will you ask? What do you want to know? What do you want to know from Universe? Not from June, because June will give you her opinion too. But I will ask Universe whatever you want to know. So what is it you want to know, Asheen? Asshuman. Okay, some people are not. This is June talking, and not Universe. Some people are not committable. You know, they think they are, but then they get in the relationship, and then they're like, that's not what I want. So they want to be free. Some people are not. So let's see. Will Eshelman, I hope I'm not butchering your name too bad. I'm sorry if I am. They've been dating for a bit. Him and Zoya have been dating for a bit. Will they finally decide to commit to a more serious relationship? Universe, what do you got to say about that? I'm going to shuffle this time and then pull some cards, and we'll see what Universe says about y'all's relationship. Is it going to prosper, or is it going to... Ooh, I got hair in there. Ooh, separation of hair. Here we go. Okay, Universe. So you got to say about... It says shuffle one more time is what it says. About Ashman and Zoe's relationship. Will it grow into something more permanent or something more stable? That's it. I don't know which one of you is the Taurus, but this one says that this person's younger, around your age, maybe. I think they're younger. I'm not sure that they're... I don't know if Zoe is if she's mature enough to make that commitment, because she can be stubborn and bullheaded. So I'm not sure she's ready yet. And I also don't feel like that sometimes people think when you commit to somebody, you're trapped into that, but it's actually a journey. And I think that they need to know that um, uh, they need to know that, life is a journey and you're not trapped to anything. You can either grow together or you can grow apart. And I think that's what that was trying to say. Now, these had flipped up prior to the ones that I pulled. And you need to enjoy each other's company while you have it right now. So this says that you need to enjoy your company. Just enjoy it. Don't expect, because when you expect, you get disappointed. So don't expect, just enjoy your moments, enjoy your journey together as you're enjoying each other right now. You do have the Lover's card. It's also a major arcana, and it is in reverse. So I want to say there's something that is coming between you, and it could be the age, it could be the stubbornness, it could be the immaturity right now that's coming in between you guys. So that's just enjoy your moments, I want to say right now. And then you have the Chariot, which is straight up, which is being pulled in a couple different directions. I think that you are probably a very nice guy, and I think you're giving and caring, and I think you're being pulled in a lot of different directions. Your friends are saying, "Oh, she don't deserve you," and she's like, and you're like, So it's like you're being pulled in a lot of different directions, and you have to decide, is this worth it? Should I just enjoy the ride until I meet somebody else, or until she meets somebody else, and see where this goes? So just, do you. Don't listen to anybody else. Just do you. Be you. Put your horses in the same direction and do what you want to do. Then you have the Five of Swords, which I think you're very good at picking the battles, which is good. If you're not going to worry about it next week, you don't fight it. So I think that's really good. I think that you tend to give more than you take, which is, you need to take as much as you give. Universe is saying, not me, universe. And universe says the Three of Pentacles is your outcome, and it is reverse as well. And this is telling me that I think that you're kind and you're artistic. You know how to draw or write, or are good with numbers somewhere. Good with paper anyway. So this tells me that I don't quite think she's ready to take the step that you are. So just enjoy yourself while you have it, and don't expect anything. Just enjoy. Just enjoy the friendship, the love, the commodity, the physical touch. Enjoy yourself. And that's all it's got to say about that. But I hope that helped, because I think you deserve to have the love that you want. Yeah, I do think you feel a lot, and you feel a lot of people's pain. And I've talked to I've talked to Gabe and David and Gary, and they said that they would love to do one, but we haven't really got back together and decided when to do another collab, but hopefully it'll be soon. I know that those guys are great guys. I watch them every day, and I don't always agree with whatever they're saying about the cards, but hey, it's okay. But everybody has a different take, so I really like the way they present it, and they're humorous and funny, and I like that. So I watch them just about every day, or as much as I can. And it's normally every day. So hopefully they'll reach out and we can do it again. That'll be fun. And I've reached out to a few others to do some collabs with, and maybe Gina and I will do one as well. Yes, you will. You will have to enjoy yourself and just enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, enjoy what you got right now, and don't expect too much more from it. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else got anything? I don't even know if Dave and Gary watch my channel. I hope they do. I'll watch theirs. I know that my husband doesn't, and my daughter doesn't, and I'm like, you guys, I'm trying to help us. You know, what are you doing? So anyway, they talk about me, do they now? I haven't heard them. Oop, the world. I'm not traveling anywhere anytime soon, that's for sure. I'm glad that they talk about me. I haven't really heard them say too much about me when I've been watching their channel, but like I say, I miss some sometimes, so maybe that's when they're talking about me. I don't know. I watch them about every day, and I haven't really heard them. I mean, they talk to me, you know, in the comments. You know, they'll answer my comments, but they talk about Libby a lot. I know that. Maybe I need to reach out to her. I know I like them. I know that Dave wants me to change my name to the Mouth of the South because, you know, honestly, I am. I mean, I'm going to tell you like it is. If you can have a good comment or you can have a bad comment. I mean, how you treat me is how I'm going to treat you. If you're going to be a idiot, I'm going to be an idiot. So I can be the Mouth of the South. I've said it one time. This girl was telling me this. The doctor did not have authority over the hours of the hospital when my husband was in the hospital. And I looked at her and I said, okay, I am the Mouth of the South, and you can get a good comment or you can get a bad comment. So can I come back or not? Well, guess what? I came back. Yeah, Mouth of the South did lose. You're right, Mavis, it did. And thank you for staying with me and being a part of my community. I appreciate that. Yeah, I did have a vote on that, and it did lose. So, sorry, David. I still call myself the Mouth of the South sometimes. And used to, the Mouth of the South meant you told everything you knew. You didn't keep secrets, which wasn't a very good secret keeper. And I am very brutally honest, so if you ask me, I'm going to tell you. If you ask me if that dress makes you look fat, and it does, I'm going to say that dress makes you look fat. And I might not say it like that, but I'm going to say I like the other one better than that one. You know, whatever. You like what, Mouth of the South or Tarot Queen? Or just June? It's just June. I'm just June. Maybe that's what I should just say. I'm just June. Just June. Nobody else, just me. Anybody else have a question? Yeah. I guess used to it meant you couldn't keep a secret, but I kind of changed the meaning of it. It's like if you want to know directions, ask me. If I know, I'll tell you. If I don't, I'll help you find out. You know? So I just kind of say I'm your tarot queen, Mouth of the South. whatever. AKA my mouth of the South, I don't know. I'm comfortable with either one, really. Did you vote for mouth of the South, really? Aw. Hi. Hi, David. Or Tina. Good evening, David. Who's David? You know, it's really funny. Well, I guess I've kind of lived here so long. I am kind of Southern, I guess. But I'm from Detroit originally. So it's really kind of funny that, you know, I call myself the mouth of the South, but I've lived here for so long that it's, you know, it's true. I'm just like, I'm going to tell you. Oh, you want to know where somebody lives? I know. I'm going to tell you. You want to know where the best restaurant to eat is around? I'm going to tell you. So that's what I mean by the mouth of the South. You want to know where the best nail tech is? I'm going to tell you. It's called Vibes, and it's down Vibes Nails and Lotion Bar in downtown Johnson City. That's the best place. They do the best artwork. I mean, they used to put Buffalo Bills on my fingernails. And I mean, when I could get them done, now I'd probably stab Kevin to death with fingernails. So I don't have any right now. I pick at them. But anyway, I don't have any. So, and I can't go get them done because then I'm going to slice them up. Does anybody else have a question? Anybody want to? Good evening, Dave. Bid. All right. What else do we want to talk about, guys? I don't even know. It's 4:01. So we have an hour. We got an hour still. So does anybody else have a question? Does anybody else want to hop on? Has anybody heard from Jackie in a while? I haven't heard from her. I hope she's doing okay. She used to watch my channel and comment and get on as much as she could. I hope that she's doing well. So if anybody happens to see her on somebody else's channel or whatever, just give her a little comment and say, hey, June asked about you, because I haven't seen her or heard from her in a while. Hi, Cherry Blossom. I hope you're doing good. I hope everything is fine with you. And I hope your August is starting out good. Do you have a question or anything, Cherry Blossom? I can, Gina T. I can. I'm separate. I'm okay. I'm pretty good. Okay, so I'm going to do what universe needs to tell Gina T right now. Well, one thing, I think it was a hint to us that we need to do a collab, Gina T. So, Eleanor and I need to do one too, I think. But anyway, let's see. What does the universe have to say to Gina T? And then, David, I will ask your question next. So y'all keep me in line and make sure I don't skip over anybody, okay, that has a question. And then I will do you, Cherry Blossom, after I do David. But this one is for Gina. What does the universe have to tell Gina right now? All right. Universe, what do you have to tell Gina right now? I need another shuffle. Okay.
that it? So I got to tell Gina G. Come on now. She got some stuff she got to know, universe. What else? What else you got for her? What else you got for Gina G? That's it. And this one was going to land up for... Ooh, there's some trickery going around you, Gina T. There's some trickery going around. No, I didn't receive the letter, Susan. I received the one a long time ago, but I haven't received one of late. Did you send me a letter? Or did you send me an email that I didn't get? Let me know when you sent it. But anyway, Gina T, there's some trickery going around you right now, and I think you need to pay attention. You are not bound to anybody or anything. If you don't want to do it, don't. That's the overriding message of your reading. So if you don't want to do something, don't do it. There's some trickery going around. Somebody's trying to manipulate you or gaslight you into believing something, and it's not right. Then you have the Eight of Swords, and I feel like you're stuck in a... But thank you, Susan, for writing me a letter. You're stuck. You feel like you're trapped. You're not trapped. You're not bound to anything unless you choose to be. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and I promise you, it is not a train. So realize that you can untie yourself. You can slip through those swords. You are not trapped. You are not trapped. The universe is telling you, you can do whatever you choose to do. You know how to manifest. You know how to do things. You're smart. You can do it. You really can. And it says for you to be stubborn about it. No, go for it. Do that Taurus thing. Don't take no for an answer. Be stubborn about it. Be determined. You've got this. You've got this, hands down. You could start your own channel and probably get more than me right now. So, I mean, you've got this. You really do. Be determined and stubborn about it. You do have to let some stuff go. You can't allow people to live rent-free in your head. You just can't. You can't afford that. They have to pay rent if they're going to live there. So you need to let some stuff go and see what comes back. And if it comes back, wonderful. It was yours. If it doesn't, it never was. So you need to let some stuff go. Do need to get some rest, however. So I do want you to realize that sometimes we need 8 hours of sleep. Working on 2 hours, 4 hours, your brain doesn't function well. Trust me, I know. I took a test on 4 hours of sleep and I didn't do well. So I'm telling you guys, especially Eugenia, that you need to get some rest. Quality rest. Not just quantity, but quality. And I know that you're kind of a serious type. That's what this says. You're not totally insane like Donald Trump, but you don't live in a fantasy world. However, you do need to put some fantasy in your world. Just a little, believe in pixie dust. It happens, believe and you will receive. If you can dream it, you can achieve it. In the words of Walt Disney World. Okay, well, bye, Mavis. Thank you for joining us and being a part of our community. I appreciate it. And thank you for all the help and support that you give me. And tell all your friends to like and subscribe. Gina, this says production for you, Gina. You need to do some things over and over again until you produce the product that you want to produce. So this talks about time and money, but it's about production. So you got to be productive in your life. So be determined, be productive, and you got this. That's what it's saying. And put a little fantasy in your world. I think there was a David or Dente he wanted to know about love. He's separated right now. You're welcome, Gina. Yeah, me too. Okay, so David is the next one. David. Okay, David, let's see what universe has to say to you today, especially since you're separated right now. I'm gonna shuffle this a little upside down this time. See what happens here. If I can get the cards to bend correctly. Trying to break these ones in. I don't use them very much, but anyway. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. All right, universe, what do you have to tell David right now? What's going on with David? Okay, what's going on with David? Let me do another shuffle here. What's going on with David? Universe, what do you need to tell him about separation, love? Separation is hard. It's hard on everybody. Even when people don't think it is, it is. But sometimes it's necessary. A lot of times it's necessary. As if you're stuck with somebody you're not supposed to be with, the one you want or the one you're supposed to be with can walk on by. Is that it? Yep, that's it. That's it for David. Let's see what they got to say to David. Okay. You are not with your right partner. You're there's something in between you guys. I mean, this is the Lover's card. It is the Soulmate card. It is a partnership card. However, it's reversed. It's also a major arcana. So I feel like there's a wedge or something that happened that you just can't get over. It's too much water under that bridge. Your next card is the Queen of Cups, which is a Scorpio type of individual. And Scorpios hold a grudge. So if you're a Scorpio, you're going to hold a grudge. You're not going to get over it easily. Or if she's a Scorpio, she ain't going to get over it easily. So even no matter what you say, what you do, they're going to hold that over your head probably forever. You could have done it when you were 2 and they're still talking about it, So I really feel like that the separation is needed right now. And hopefully that you can be adults about it and talk about it and get over it or fix it or go your separate ways. I know you feel like the opportunities of finding love are diminishing and blah, blah, blah. But that's not true. That's not true. We can always turn this card straight up. This is a major arcana. Yes, you were probably with this person for a while, and it's hard. Separation is hard. It's hard to get over it. It's hard to move yourself forward. And sometimes you don't want to. And that's even worse. So, because you're not listening to your opportunities, which are knocking so ever so softly. And, there's somebody out there for everybody. There really is. You meet your soulmate in every lifetime. Doesn't mean you get to be with them, but you meet them in every lifetime. And I feel like that's because they're on the wrong level. Like you've learned more, taught more, and they're still climbing their way up that ladder onto the floor. So I really believe that you do have opportunities to fulfill yourself with company and love and respect, and you're just not hearing them right now. And that's okay. It's understandable. I think you do have a good ideal, though. So why not take action on that? It's something new, something different. Why not? Why not try it? I'm a Sagittarius. I'm like all about trying it. Justice is in your corner. So that's a good thing. And it could be karmic juster. It could be justice, like in if you are separated now and you're going to get a divorce, they're on your side. So that could be a good thing. Or karmatic justice is a good thing too. Nine of Cups, I know you don't feel comfortable right now. This is reversed. And it's hard. Separation is hard. It's hard when you've been with someone for a while. It's very hard. So separation is difficult. So you're not feeling comfortable right now. And I get that. And I understand that. And universe understands that. But let yourself heal. Move on. Move on. You are not trapped. You do not have to be there. You don't have to stay there. I don't care if they're the breadwinner. You can make your own money. You don't have to be there. You are not trapped. You may have children, but you're still not trapped. You can still see your children. Unless you're mean. And I don't think you're mean. So you can still see your children. And you got the Wheel of Fortune. It's upside down. And it's only because you feel like you're not lucky. It's only because you feel like things just aren't going your way. Well, sometimes things aren't supposed to go your way, so that you can make yourself move forward to where things will go your way, because you're not with the person you're supposed to be with in this lifetime. So go ahead, either talk it out, work it out, or move on. It's time to go ahead and sign the paper. Oh my, no, I haven't received it. I am so sorry. Our mail people are crazy around here. They sent some of my stuff to a neighbor that, luckily my other neighbor knew me, but this one didn't. So they told her they got this package and she brought it to me, which was good. But no, I haven't received an express anything lately, but hopefully I will. Hopefully it'll get here. If you sent it Monday, last Monday, and it's still not here, and it's express letter, where'd you send it from? Wow. And thank you, David. Thank you for subscribing to my channel, and I hope you liked it. I hope it helped you. I don't remember who is next on this. Is it Campbell? Is it Susan? Are you next on the Cherry Blossom? Cherry Blossom sucks. Okay. No, and I still haven't got the mat either, Eleanor. I haven't got that either. Like I say, our mail carrier. Plus, it's been storming around here, and nobody goes out in the rain. Maybe they thought my mat and my letter was so cool they took it. I don't know. But hopefully I'll get it. I will receive it. I will. I know I will. I'm excited. I'm excited to read the letter. I'm excited to see my wonderful mat. And I'm going to do a reveal on that when I get it, so everybody can see the wonderful mat that Eleanor made. and Eleanor made a lot of mats that we have given away. I don't even know if the first girl got hers or not. The wolf, somebody wolf, I don't know if she got hers either. If she's watching, let us know when you get it. I'd like to see your face. I'd like to see, your excitement, because Eleanor puts a lot of work and love and sweat and tears into those. So I'd like for you to get it. And I know we were doing it for July. I don't know if Eleanor's up or who do you see coming towards me in love this year for a long-term stable relationship? Okay, so you want to know about love, Cherry Blossom, right? Okay, universe. Let me think about this a second. So I don't know if Eleanor and I are going to do it any more rugs. One more drawing today. Oh, I didn't write any names down and put them in a bowl, because I didn't know we were gonna do it. We'll do it next Saturday, if that's okay with you, Eleanor, because I didn't write any of the names down that were on the channel, because I didn't know it's August and we said it was gonna be just July Sparkle-rama. So we'll do one next Saturday on live. On our next live Saturday, we'll do another one as far as the road goes. Okay, so universe, what kind of relationship does Cherry Blossom have coming her way? Universe, I want it to be a good, stable relationship for her, and she would like that too. So do you see any kind of stable non-player relationship coming for Cherry Blossom in the very near future? Too. Shuffle again for Cherry Blossom. Hi, Tony. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Love for Cherry Blossom. It's a cool name. Cherry blossoms are pretty. Stable relationship for Cherry Blossom. Something substantial. And sometimes you gotta kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince, or kiss a lot of princesses to find your princess. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Well, thank you, Tony, if you're reviewing. Let's see. Ooh, I like that one. Okay. Is this it for Cherry Blossom? I believe it is. That's your clue. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's scoot up a little bit. Cherry Blossom. I see that you feel alone in the dark and you're trying to find your way. I'm going to say this. This is coming strong from universe, that you don't have to have somebody to be somebody. Yes, it's nice to have company. Yes, it's nice to have a companion. It surely is. Sometimes it's not always cracked up to what it's meant to be. But you have to find yourself first. You have to love yourself first. You have to know yourself first. So that way you will know who you want to come into your life. Okay? First thing it says. Second thing it says is the Queen of Pentacles, which is um, a, um, a Gemini, and it's a immature Gemini, or a younger Gemini, at least younger than you are. And I believe that, I don't think they're like a child or anything like that. Um, anyway, um, I believe that this person is going to come into your life. We're in summertime, so this is a summertime card for me. So it's, in summertime. So if they're not there already, they're going to come in. I'm not sure that they're the person yet, because I don't think you know, this is a major, this is a minor. I don't think you know which one is, for you. So your sun is a Gemini. And that could be, some of the issue. You want a person to be a part of your son's life, and sometimes you really need to be careful when you want somebody to be a part of your life and to be a part of your child's life. So you have to be super cautious in that. Believe me, I've had step siblings. Although I do see love around you, I do see a lot of love around you. I do see that you will find love. You will find a good, stable, nice, peaceful, relaxing love, which I love. Oh, okay, Eleanor. Thank you. Thank you for monitoring, and I will talk to you hopefully later tonight. But anyway, oh, somebody had a birthday. Somebody said, okay. Your son's birthday is what? When is your son's birthday? Bye, Eleanor. When is your son's birthday? No, your son is a Scorpio. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Gemini's, no, that's a Gemini. I think that person's going to come into your life, and Geminis have two sides, so you have to remember that, and that it's not a very mature Gemini, so it's not your son. Oh, my daughter Harmony was October 30th. Wow, one day before hers. She's no longer with us, but I find it exciting. She pops up every now and again. And this says that, you don't really need to take action on love. Love's going to find, ooh, I think I just saw an orb. Must have been Harmony. So it's telling me you don't really need to take action on love. Love's going to find you. When you're least expecting it, it's going to pop up and it's going to find you. But make sure you know what you want first in a relationship. Because sometimes we think, oh, we just want somebody who's funny, and then we get tired of the jokes. Or we think, oh, we want somebody who has money, and then they use it over our head. So, make sure you know what you want in the relationship before you take action on it. Right now, you're feeling kind of trapped. You have a child, and you're a mom, and your kids always seem to come first when you're a mom. I mean, I don't care. Well, not my mom, but other people's moms. Most moms, their children seem to come first, and you feel a little trapped there, but you're not. You're not. He brings you lots of love and lots of comfort. So I feel like that you're not trapped. You're not trapped at all. Of course your kids come first. And you're welcome, David. You have a lot of opportunities. I mean, I think you're young, you're vibrant, you're smart. You put off that confidence vibe. So you got that it factor going on. So you got a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of people interested. It's just you have to be picky. you have to be picky. So I think that's the trick there, is you got to be picky. And this talks about bringing something of value. You have to make sure that they're bringing something of value to the table. They have to bring at least wine to the table. Um, okay, Tony, I will get there as soon as I can. Okay. So anyway, um, I think you're next. I'm not sure. I hope Gina T knows. Uh, they have to have something to bring to the table. They can't expect you to do it all, work, clean, take care of the kids. I can't expect you to do it all. So, um, Pickles the unicorn, I'm back. Oh, yay! Good. Um, anyway, they have to have something to bring to the table. Make sure they do. And if they don't, that's not the one. And it talks about you not taking action on where like your time is concerned. You are busy. You're a busy person. You're a busy lady, and you have children to take care of, and you need to prioritize. What's most important to you. And I think I know, which is the kids. So, good. I'm glad you're not going down that road again. So who is next, Gina T? Do you know? Oh shoot, she's gone too. Okay, so Tony, a woman came to my work and I was instantly attracted to her. She works at a local pub. I've been a few times. I'm scared to make a move. Is she attracted to me? Okay. Okay, let me see. You are so welcome, Cherry Blossom, and hats off to you for not accepting just anybody just because you're lonely. Hats off. I like that. Okay, so let me see. Is this woman whom Tony has met, that she recently came into your work, and she works at a local, and you're attracted to her, and you're wondering if she's attracted to you. I think I got my answer right here. Universe. Okay. Yeah, I think I do. All right. You got the Wheel of Fortune. You're very lucky. Absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct, Gina. Share the journey. Not control, just share the journey. You don't need it. You want it. There's a difference. Big difference. But anyway, I think that Tony, you are very, very lucky. I think that you are an attractive individual. You show a lot of confidence, a lot of abilities. I used to be a bartender myself, so I don't want to say don't make a move on her, because I'm sure she gets a lot of people that hit on her in a while. But don't write your number on a napkin, because that'll go in the circle bin. So even though you're lucky, that's probably not going to happen. So if you make a move on her, make it unique. And this talks about a Page of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn. So it's either you are very organized or she is very organized. I'm not sure which. But being a bartender, you have to be like everywhere at one time sometimes, I don't know if the pub sells liquor or not, but where I worked, we did. So she probably gets a lot of people that hits on her. Oh, wonderful. That's cool. I love spiritual people. I don't necessarily like religious people, but I like spiritual people. But anyway, I believe that the organization is a good thing, and especially if you have that in common. But I really feel like that you need to hit on her maybe in a unique way, you know. And if you're not sure if she, you know, is just flirting with you to get tips or whatever, then maybe fill it out a little bit. But this says Two of Pentacles, you got to find that balance. You got to see, and I think you're good at that. I think that you're both probably attracted to each other, or why would she have come to your work? You know, you got to ask yourself why sometimes. And so I feel like you need to find a balance that from your creativity to express it in a way that's interesting and exciting and new to her. That'll be entertaining. And I think it'll work out. I think you should. Do it. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen? She could say no. And, or I'm not interested right now. Doesn't mean she's never interested, but what's the worst thing that could happen? She can't kill you. Well, she could kill you, but she won't. So, you know, go for it. Do it. Do it. Take a chance. Take a risk. Take a risk. I think it'll work out. You got the Justice card there. I think it'll work out. Uh-huh. Yeah, you're going to have to go at it in a unique way for sure. Let's see. You are a scaredy cat, aren't you? But you never know unless you try. You got to take risk. Without risk, there is no gain. Let's see if she's attracted to you. Let's see. Let's just ask the universe if the girl that works at the pub is interested or attracted to Tony. Let's ask. Let's ask the universe. Is the girl that's interested in the... Is the girl that works in the pub interested in Tony? Interested in Tony. Or attracted to Tony. Let's see. Oh, where you going? Okay. So, all right. Well, the Page of, you both got this. So I feel like that this one is upside down where it was straight up before, but, or maybe it was upside down. I'm not sure. Somebody got this card. But anyway, hi Pisces, Virgo rising. Hit. So I feel like that you guys have a lot in common. I think that there are mutual interest, okay, from this card right there. She is not naive at all. She can tell when people are hitting on her and when they're not. She is not naive. She's very aware of her surroundings and very aware of her presence. We'll say that. I think she has mixed feelings. I think she does. She is and she isn't. She has mixed feelings about it. She's not sure. She's not sure, just like you're not sure. So show her the wonderful person you are and let her be sure, right? So I just feel like she's undecided on how she feels about you. So I feel like you need to step up your game a little bit and show her the awesomeness that you are. And then it'll be easier for her to make a decision on that. So, okay. Anybody else got anything? Because I got to go in 30 minutes. minutes. I got, less than 30 minutes. So if anybody else has a question, and please, you guys, if you like my channel, if you like my lives, please hit the like and subscribe button and join our community and be a part of it. And sometimes I'll write stuff in the community page so that people can read and comment, and we can talk there too. So and please like and subscribe and watch my videos all the way through if you can. I really appreciate it, and it helps me so much more than you realize. Thank you so much, Tony, for subscribing. I appreciate that so much. You just don't know. It helps a lot. And when people watch my videos, it helps also. And yes, I need to get monetized. I need to help support my family because my husband is quad. Not a lot of people know that, I guess, or most do, but some don't. And it's very hard to, you know, make ends meet sometimes when things happen, you know. So I appreciate your subscription. I appreciate you joining our community, which I think is a very loving, caring community, and we stand tall and protect one another and help one another. And I think that's what we need to do, is spread a little bit more kindness. One little drop can cause a ripple effect, right? So anybody else got a question? No? Nobody? I didn't forget anybody, did I? Hope not. I know Pisces, Virgo rising said hi. And yes, I do private readings, and you can contact me at June Wagner at 633@yahoo.com. Thank you, Gina, for posting that. And thank you, Gina, for posting my Venmo on there. So I appreciate all that you guys do and all that you do. And Gina, we got to get together and maybe work on a collab. What do you think? You with your oracles and me with my tarot. We'll see what happens. Cards say yes, we could wake up the world. We could wake up the world, Gina. You and I. We could wake up the world. It says yes. Wake up from the nightmare that we are living in the United States. Help everybody wake up. So, if that is it, guys, I am going to sign off. And till next time, I hope that everybody has a wonderful life, and keep your sparkle and keep your kindness going, and be kind to one another. And most of all, stay tuned. And I do the 12 horoscopes on Sunday. So if you're a Pisces, Virgo rising, you might want to watch that, because I'll do all 12 horoscopes tomorrow, and we'll post them on Sunday, and it'll be the week of July 3rd to the next. I gotta change my calendar. Not August 3rd to whatever it is, to the next week. I can't do math right now. Counting classes killing me. But anyway, with all that being said, stay mystical, and I'm out of here.